Yeah, on the observation lap, just be as observant as you can. Look for reference points. And if you go over the top of the hill, you'll see on the right hand side there's a 100 metre sign and a 50 metre board. So that's a good reference point for braking, and then you can just
on the way up over the hill.
You come over the crest.
Yeah.
You got that curve on the left, the bumpy one. You come down the hill, and on the right hand side, it's a fair way over, but there is a board there, 100 metre and a 50 metre. Most cars you're braking just after the 100 metre, depending on how much speed you're taking.
Yeah.
And then you want to look out for the cone further down. The problem at night time is it's very difficult to see these things. So reference points coming down the hill as well. There's no reference points at all.
Yeah.
So you've got to look for little bumps in the road, anything that you can. So you just switch your vision on.
Okay.
On that outlap. No point pushing hard on the outlap.
No. Okay. Yep.
Just looking for anything you can, any reference. Turning in about here.
That's turning.
Nice and tight, apex here, and then bang on the power hard. Early here, because you've got so much power, you can afford to turn it a little bit later. Forward to go a little bit wide, not that far, but you need to get the helmet up. So you need to be exiting here about mid-track here. I reckon you can make up a lot of time through this section by hugging it left here, and it opens up the radius, so cutting across there now. So you're opening the radius, so you're straighter over the crest. You've got to be really careful on the crest.
It's loose.
One here, do the right thing, it's balancing the throttle, don't understeer, you want to keep it tight, don't use the curve, that'll screw up your entry into here. Turning it across nice and smooth, balancing the throttle, punching it off here, let the car wash right out. You can be right on that curve if you want it to be bumpy, make sure you test it first. Down here into this corner, just pick the braking zone, down to third gear, and the biggest problem you did last time, you picked the throttle up way too early. So you turned it in, off the throttle, no throttle, get to here, bang, punch it, but don't exit too wide too soon. You're covering all this extra distance.
Right, hold the inside.
No, not inside, let it drift out wide, but not as quickly as you did last time. If you let it drift out wide a little bit. The problem was you carried too much speed at the apex. You've got so much power in this thing, you need to square up the exit so you can put the power down. If you're carrying too much mid-corner speed, then you're not getting the most of the straights. The straights is where you're going to make up all your time. If you're going for a lap time, You're not going to spend more time on the straights than you do on the corners. So, yeah, point and shoot, exactly. Exactly the same as a V8 supercar. Really important to get the car square enough so that you can drive it off the corner hard, because you're going to make all your time getting a good run onto the straight. If you carry 5k an hour more coming onto the straight, if you get to full throttle sooner, then it's 5k an hour the whole way along. You probably gain, I don't know, you gain a heap of time on the straight. So really important to be patient on that throttle. Don't pick it up too early, because if you pick up the throttle, the weight shifts back and it's going to understeer through the corner. So you're positioned wrong to get on the throttle. Whereas if you're off the throttle, the car will be squarer, the wheel will be straighter, and you can stomp on that throttle. And you've got a heap of grip, obviously, in four-wheel drive in this thing.